Welcome everybody, it's a beautiful day in San Antonio. It's a little warm for me today because it's like noon. And as the day goes on, it gets warmer and warmer here. It'll get warmer until about 5 o'clock when it'll start cooling off again. My name is Olivia and I'm starting out today at the marker for the northern end of the San Antonio Riverwalk. Not the river itself. The river itself goes on for a while farther until we hit the Blue Hole at the University of the Incarnate Word a couple blocks north of here. But this is the Witte Museum, which is the end of the river walk proper. If you look up the river walk, you'll see that it starts out right now. As of right now, it starts out at It starts out at Witte Museum and goes down to Mission Espada. I have walked most of it at one point or another. Never walked it all continuously. I would like to do that sometime, but not today. So this is the Witte Museum. It used to be this one building here. See the windows there? That used to be that part where the right angle is with the downspout. Used to be the front of the building. And they added this on, and then they added 2 more buildings that way, one of which was already there. It used to be the Pioneer Hall Museum, and now it's part of the Witte Museum. Now let's see if I can, I've made my dad unhappy with my panning more than once today. Let's see if I can make him happy now. If my dad had had more money, I think he probably would have gone to film school. And he was always very unhappy with the way my mom used to pan. So let's pan very slowly. See if we can make my dad happy. Because he said that panning looks faster than it looks faster on the camera than it looks when you're filming it. So we're going to look over this way, and this is going to be Archie. Archie is an acanthosaurus. Well, not real acanthosaurus, of course. If he's a real acanthosaurus with teeth like that, we wouldn't be here anymore. We'd probably be dead. But this is Archie. Archie memorializes the existence of dinosaurs in ancient San Antonio. There are several places in town where there are footprints of dinosaurs. We will see those eventually. Not today because, again, it's hot. It is October 1st. And as the meme says, goodbye hot Texas summer, hello hot Texas fall. This building back here, which we will see a little bit more of down here, we're going to go past Archie again. We'll see more of the building here, is the B. Naylor Morton Research Facility. Inside this building is one of the more interesting things if you're into music in San Antonio. Johnny Cash met and married his first wife, Vivian, here in San Antonio. Come on, Mila. What's up? Do you need me to carry you? Probably need me to carry you. Excuse me. Now that I've picked Mila up, she's in my arms. I don't know how long I can do this for. She weighs about 9 pounds. I will get tired after a while, but we'll give her a rest. So walking here, and anyhow, Johnny Cash married his first wife, Vivian Liberto Cash. Don't remember her second husband's name. Here in San Antonio. And in this building is a bench, a park bench, in which he had carved the words, Johnny loves Vivian. It used to be inside, I believe, inside the museum, but people were like messing with it, and they were afraid they were going to damage it. So, also, in honor of the dinosaur footprints here in San Antonio, here are dinosaur footprints in paint. First time I saw them, I thought they were arrows going the other direction, and I was like, oh, can I do that? But then I looked at them from the other direction, oh, they're footprints. So we're going to turn this way because a car just went past and I don't want to see the license plate. And then we're going to continue walking. Again, more of the Witte Museum. As we go past here, you will see, I swear one of these gates used to be fancier than this. I don't know what happened to the fancy gate. I'll have to ask. I already posted this in another video, but I really am curious. So here, this fence here, this little bridge here, goes across from our treehouse of science. This was the science treehouse. I think it's now a health treehouse, because health is a big issue here in San Antonio. One of the things San Antonio is famous for is its food. And the food is delicious. It is amazing. It is also not real healthy for you. And so we have a poverty problem, and we have a diet problem, and we have an exercise gap. And so people are concerned about the health of San Antonians. This is that is the little faux bois. I do not speak French. I apologize to anybody listening to this who does, because I'm sure I blew that entirely. So here is the river. It's going to be kind of a challenge as we get a little farther south to get, because we're going to be separated from it, and it's going to be kind of an adventure. So I think I'm probably going to stop when we have to walk away. But it's a pretty little body of water. It's a natural body of water mostly. Unfortunately, because we've had droughts for so long that they've been fleshing it out. They've been fleshing it out with like gray water and runoff and things, and so it's kind of you don't want to swim in it. Basically, it's nice to look at, not so healthy to swim in. So yeah, in like 2007, I want to say, Men's Health magazine criticized San Antonio's health because of the quality and quantity of parks in the city. The number has gone up markedly since then. Parks are much more accessible to people now, which is nice. But this is one of the parks that, come here on any holiday weekend. This place is hopping. I read an article once saying that it was funny that the city hasn't treated this like Central Park yet, with like high-rise apartments and things like they have in Central Park. It's just not going to happen here, I don't think. So directly in front of us here, I'm going to kind of angle towards it because I don't want to get too much of this person and these people in front of me. Is the Joski Picnic Pavilion. The Joski family were a family that owned a large department store downtown. There was the German Catholic Church, St. Joseph's, was built right next door to it, and when they built the church, the Catholic Church promised never to raise the church. So as Joski's grew, it had to grow around three sides of the Joski's had to grow around three sides of the church. And so old-timers here refer to it sometimes as St. Joski's department store. People fish in this water. I'm not sure how healthy the fish are. I believe it's not bad, but I wouldn't do it myself. Food insecurity, though, drives people to extremes sometimes. So here's the pavilion. It's got a nice little balcony thing in here. Nobody's using it today, it looks like, which is nice, so I can get some nice footage of the building. Hello? You have a nice little bit. And then we can go. Come on. Okay, we've got more people here, and so we're going to watch the playground as I walk past them. I'm going to turn around backwards. Come on, Mila. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but don't eat it. So we're going to look back at the pavilion. I walk past these people, getting better at this. Okay, there's cars there, so now I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to pause 1 second. This part of the park is in the summer home to a flock, I guess, of egrets. And it gets real gross and unpleasant. And one time we were here and a baby fell out of the tree, and I was like, what the heck are we going to do with this baby egret? Alex was like, I don't know. Let's see how it does. And it eventually straightened itself out, so it was okay. Another vehicle. That's why I started as early as I did, because I didn't want there to be a lot of vehicles in my film, in my footage. Also, I wanted it to be cooler. It's a nice breeze right now. This bridge right here Used to go over St. Mary's Street in San Antonio. It used to go over St. Mary's Street downtown. It is was built by the Works. It's got a Works Progress Administration sign on it, or one of those, but it's older than that. I think that was when it was moved here to the park. And we're going to cross the street here. I don't know how we're going to do this. I might have to pause again. One second. So now we're on the other side of the street looking at a fence. I know it's an exciting fence, but if you look through the fence, you can see how pretty the river is over there. Nice and kind of eggy green. I think that might be the back of the zoo. I'm not real clear on exactly where the zoo ends. The zoo was originally a quarry for the Alamo and Portland Cement Company, which the headquarters was originally here in the park. And then it was a tannery during the Civil War. And then it became a zoo. The zoo was originally actually located at San Pedro Springs Park. We will go there eventually. I think I kind of want to go. Sorry about that strange thing. I had to change hands to my leash. Not my leash, but Mila's leash. So there's cars here. I want to avoid seeing their license plates. So we're going to kind of look at the river. See if you see the thing here saying Joski Pavilion, restrooms, Lambert Beach softball field. Lambert Beach is behind us. It's kind of unfortunate. Come on, doggo. It's kind of unfortunate that I'm not going to have the energy to get there today. Ray Lambert was the head of parks in the early 20th century, I believe, and he did a lot of the stuff in this park. And one of the things he did was he built a little beach alongside the river. The pump house behind us there was where they suspend a screen from there and would screen movies there back in the day. It's a very small area. San Antonio was a very small town at the time. Come on. I also wanted to do some filming of the streets getting here. Come on. I wanted to do some filming on the streets getting here, but my windshield's kind of gross because it rains a few drops and then it goes away. So I want to get a good cleaning on my windshield before I do that. And here's the pavilion, the picnic pavilion from a distance. And so we're just going to kind of walk here. We got a lot of cypress trees along the river. I've been living in Texas for a long time. These trees look gigantic to me. I think they're gigantic for anybody, except maybe somebody who lives up by the redwoods. But most of the trees, as we go through San Antonio, you'll notice most of the trees here are pretty small. They're kind of scrubby and like live oaks are not real huge. They all kind of lean. In fact, when I first moved down here, there was a map along the river walk. I don't know if it's still there. I'll have to look. That had the big trees in the city marked. And we're like, big tree? Thomas, that's my ex-husband, and I were like, big tree? All right. So I think we're getting to a place where there's a lot of people. So I think I'm going to sign off for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.